Hello. So today we've been into Brisbane, into the city centre. So we took the bus in. Super efficient. It's about $4 each way, so around about £2 each way. And once you get towards the city, they have bus roads, not bus lanes, bus roads. And they're not for taxis or for anything else, just for buses, and it takes you straight into the city centre. And they have bus stops which are a bit like small railway stations, so they've got a lot of places for each bus to stop, and then they zoom off again, so it takes you into town, into the city centre very quickly. So we went to the South Bank and the River Gardens. And you know, if the town and borough councils want to know how to do river gardens, then they could do worse than to look at Brisbane. It's quite astonishing. So we do. First of all, there's a beach with a man-made pool which you can swim in and lounge about in. There's sand on the bottom, so it's like being at the seaside. Then there's a tropical rainforest walk. There's gardens to sit out on. There's a strange sort of pagoda type building, and then there's the Brisbane Eye. So we had to go up on the Brisbane Eye, have a look at the city from on high. I came back and I went across the river into the city centre, past the old colonial buildings, one of which I'm afraid is now a casino, which seems a bit of a come down, but very smart looking building itself. And into the shopping area. And the shopping area in the middle of Brisbane is not as big as you'd expect for a city that size. The tower blocks are hotels, offices, businesses. So it's a business area. The shopping areas of Brisbane tend to be those huge malls they have on the outskirts. And the one that we've been to, I forgot what it's called, but it's a Westfield Mall, and it's about 4 times the size of the Tues centre. So just to give you some idea. But again, lovely weather today, 35 degrees. It is a tad hot. It was still this morning. It's a bit breezy now. So I've put together a series of little clips. So have a look at these and enjoy my visit into Brisbane city centre. Cheers. Okay, this, ladies and gentlemen, is Brisbane's bus-only road. These are their bus stops. So no taxis, buses only, seats, stops. Amazing. Now, if only they had electric buses. Here we are on Brisbane's South Bank, and we've got that interesting looking bridge. Spin round, and the city centre is on the north bank. They come round, and here's Brisbane's River Gardens. Hello, little fella. There's Curlew wandering about in Brisbane city centre. We're at the South Bank. Wave. Wave. And then just over here we've got this amazing sort of metal arch walkway that's sort of covered in vegetation, and it's quite wondrous.
city.
Yeah. Now this will blow your mind. This is the city beach. So this is on the south bank of the Brisbane River, in the river gardens, and that is an artificial, that's like a swimming pool, but it's got a beach.
It's got sand on the bottom and everything.
Sand on the bottom for the swimming pool.
Like
There's lifeguards, and swing round. See there. There we got.
no pools.
We'll play area, but they're sort of roped off at the moment.
The maintenance.
The maintenance, yes. Amazing. What a wonderful place this is.
David having a paddle at City Beach. We should have gone swimming, but never mind. I'll walk along the sand. Oh, bumpy, bumpy. Sun's hot.
That is an astonishing tree.
Yeah.
It's got all these bits coming down are forming new roots for the tree. Never seen anything like it. Then, in the middle of town, you get this. Pagoda, intricately carved, looks like mahogany.
Originally known as the Green Street Bridge, it was renamed the William Jolly Bridge 5th of July 1955 in honour of William Jolly, the first Lord Mayor of Greater Brisbane. Further to the west of the wheel is Mount Cootha, which is landing in front of us here at the wheel. And the river bend is the spectacular Brisbane City Botanical Gardens, which is location 4. Attractions at the gardens include a bamboo grove, the Weeping Fig Avenue, ornamental ponds and a playground. The gardens are a picturesque setting for a picnic and a popular choice for weddings. It's also home to the Brisbane River Stage, which hosts many local, national and international concerts and events each year. Next is location 5. Out to the east is the Goodwill Bridge, which was opened on October 21st, 2001 in honour of the Goodwill Games. It's a pedestrian and cyclist only bridge which spans the Brisbane River and links the South Bank Parklands and Queensland Museum, Southside, to the Gardens Point campus of the Queensland University of Technology, parting fruit in the 1930s.
Yeah, apparently it's recycled water,
Yeah.
so you don't play in it.
Flame trees, that red one.
Shows what all the plants are. This is a rainforest walk. Right across the road from the city, across the river from the city centre. Complete with defibrillator. Oh no, it's not. It's just a emergency point. What's this lovely?
David taking pictures of the Brisbane sun. Stand in front of it. Stand in front of it. No, sorry. It's walled off today for some reason. I've got someone at the back of me. I can't step back yet, but I will in a minute. Taking a picture. City in the background.
What we got across the other side of the river is some of the old colonial buildings. I think there is telling me that's the Mint. Further over to our left is the Treasury building, I think. And where those cranes are, apparently there's a 60-foot hole in the ground that's going to be foundations and a 5-storey underground car park with a rather large skyscraper on top.
With all park tracks.
Park.